Yo, what's happening, people? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Roll On, Roll Off, the podcast. I'm back again. You already know, retired Marco, and on my right, I've got...
You know, who it is. Friendly Uncle Colo, aka Mr. Believe.
What's the friendly for?
Yeah.
What's the friendly for?
Just a friendly guy, innit? Just a friendly guy, innit? You know what I'm saying? That.
I'm saying that.
This is what it is, yeah. And to my right, you know.
Punctual, man.
Yeah.
Uninformed. Mr. Hot Take himself. Jeez.
He should be with us.
Yeah, should be with. He's looking for his shin pads.
Yeah. Them ones there still. But what are you saying though? What are you saying? You good?
Yeah, I guess I'm alright, man. Just based on yesterday's game, 0-0, dead game. We watched the game, innit? Yeah, dead game, man. There's not much to say from it. It's a game of two halves. United first half, Arsenal second half. Probably like a handful of chances altogether in the whole entire game. I feel like we probably had the best chance, but it came from a set piece from the Lacazette free kick.
Yeah.
Where it came off the crossbar. Good effort. I think keeper was definitely beaten. But yeah, just one of them ones. Just not really much to report from that game. But
the game was it was definitely a dead one. You know the ones that they always build up.
Yeah, just bad gas.
Bad gas. You know.
It's the same promo every year though. The Roy Keane.
Roy Keane era.
It's the same promo.
Them ones there just building up the game and then
for nothing.
I'm surprised though, but who was out for Arsenal? Saka was out.
He had a tight hip apparently.
Yeah.
This was like in the warm up. I think he couldn't pass the fitness test.
Is it?
Yeah. So he had a tight hip. So I don't think he was ready to play. So I think we was gonna decide from that warm up. So we didn't want to risk it. So that's why he sat out.
Oh, I thought you said he got injured in the warm up.
No. I think he just had like a little niggle on route to the, not en route to the game, but on the build up to the game, or like during the week and that, innit? So, but yeah, no, he wasn't fully fit to start. So giving him a rest. THEEEE was out. I think he's had a little knock. So Cedric filled in at left back. Yeah, which he did. He did very well, very solid. Good
I like
game.
Cedric still.
Cedric's good, man. He's a good backup. I like Cedric. And yeah, just our usual really. Martinelli played, Laka, Smith Rowe, Xhaka, Partey. Back four was Luiz. I don't know what's going on with Gabriel. Maybe he might be injured. Maybe. But that's probably one of the best games I've seen Luiz play for a while. Solid. Didn't look lost.
Arsenal were quite poor first half, to be fair. Like, not creating anything.
Yeah.
Not like... Yeah, it was a bit...
Our transition was poor. So, like, the counter-attack, we couldn't build anything from that. It's like we got to, like, maybe the halfway line and then lose the ball. It would be a sloppy pass or something. So, yeah, nothing really to build from that. Second half... made a change. Martinelli come off. Willian came on. Probably the best football he's played in about 5 months.
Oh, yeah. You're hating, fam.
No, Willian, he had a good half.
Done more than Martinelli that game, innit?
Yeah, he done more in the half still,
Yeah. No, because obviously, when you obviously... we recording it, so you'll see obviously the hate that man has for Willian, and how much
it's not just me. Trust me,
he just hates on Willian. Willian, you know what I'm saying? Willian could go past 3 men and be like, yeah, it was a fluke. It was da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And you know he will still, and you know Marco will still be hating on my man. So
no. When he played well, I was like, he's having a good half. I did say that.
What did you say when he was coming on?
I said, what the. Get me. I didn't want him to come on. I didn't want him to play. Well, obviously, I don't know. Martinelli was injured, or I don't know. But
he done more.
He did. Maybe done well.
So it was a tactical decision.
Probably, maybe. But either way, yeah. The second half, we had more chances in the second half. Smith Rowe had a chance.
What chance did he have?
When it just came down to him, and he just took it straight on a half volley, and I think keeper got down quickly and saved it. But the Lacazette free kick that I spoke about as well.
I remember the Lacazette free kick, but
Smith.
Other than that, I don't remember a lot of Arsenal chances.
Not many.
United had the bigger chances.
Yeah, Cavani
should have scored.
Cavani should have scored. I thought he fully.
And Rash.
Yeah, Rashford. Oh yeah, when he
Fred
took
could have
too many
scored.
touches.
Fred should have scored. Good save by Leno. Great
Who?
save by Leno.
Oh, Fred in the first half.
Yeah,
That was a great save by
Leno.
Leno. Great save. I thought
Great
that was
save.
in. I thought that was in. But yeah, game of two halves.
The one he tried to lob it, kind of.
Yeah, like side foot outside
Quick
the
thing.
box.
Yeah,
He
didn't have
can't
enough
place
time.
it in. But
Okay.
yeah, it was a game of two halves. Like United in the first half, Arsenal in the second half. So I think a fair result was a draw, I guess. Like not much to
Boring
take
as
from
fuck
it.
though.
Huh?
Boring as fuck though.
Yeah, that's what we was just
Boring
saying. It's like
as hell.
not much to take from it. But I think both teams were.
Where are Arsenal now on the table?
We're 10th. We're
10th.
10th. Yeah.
How far are you off
I
the
think
top
like
4?
7
8
points.
points,
7-8 points. Yeah, 7-8 points. So we're still.
It's doable,
But from
but
10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, all of that is like 2-3 points
It's just being consistent.
between them. Yeah, so people are gonna drop points. So it's just
Like
capitalizing
Leicester
on
today. Wah wah wah.
what was the score, Leicester? I didn't see that game.
Leicester.
Yeah, I know
They lost 2-1 or 3-1.
Oh,
To
boy.
who?
I'll have to go back to you on that one.
I don't even know.
I think it's like someone at the bottom half of the table.
Okay.
Someone like mid-table or something like that.
I'll have a look now.
I think they're 5th now.
Who, Leicester dropped to 5th. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll see anyway. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
Leeds.
They lost to Leeds. Oh goodness me. That's what I'm saying. Is like this teams just need to capitalize because everyone's gonna start dropping points. That's like at this part of the season. Like no one's gonna win the rest of the games this whole season. Like there's gonna be drop points somewhere. Big teams still have to play each other. There's gonna be drop. There's gonna be a lot of drop points. So
I've seen Man City's like fixtures after like I think the next game. I don't know. They got an easy game next game, and then after that they've got they got Liverpool. They've got like all big games. Like they've just had a nice like run in terms of like the fixtures and whatnot. But it's what do you call it? It's mad fixtures. Like there's no consistency. Like 2 weeks ago, or 2-3 weeks ago, like obviously Liverpool couldn't score a goal. Now the same. We got like 6 in 2 games, and I'm saying that we're back in it. Like really, like it looked like even like United was gone. That's what I'm saying. 2 back-to-back wins. We're just a point behind now. Off, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly.
You're a point off second, should I say? So it should be third, I'm guessing. But yeah, it's like literally you just got like a good, nice little run of like 4 or 5 games, 5-6 games. You put together wins.
Yeah, exactly.
You're flying up the table. Bro. You're flying. That's literally how the league is gonna be. Like
this season's gonna go down to the last couple weeks. Like no, I don't think anyone would. And that goes with who's gonna win it this season, who's gonna finish in the top 4, so 4th spot. Relegation, I think it's safe to say that Sheffield will probably go down.
Yeah.
But even bottom half of the table is a bit tight round there. Newcastle are slowly creeping down
Sheffield
there.
United, they obviously they won and lost the last 2 games.
Too little, too late.
And then they look better. They've looked better in the last 2 games than I've seen them.
I don't think they've got enough to stay up. I don't think they've got enough.
Yeah. Like strikers wise.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unless Brewster or someone catches form, but it's gonna be a long one for them. Still, it's gonna be long. They just don't have quality, fam. That's the only thing.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't have the quality, fam. But I don't know. I think the title race is gonna be like done. I think City will wrap it up, but then we have to wait and see how they get through the next round of fixtures.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have to wait and see.
They're probably the team on form. Right now.
Yeah, the team on form. As such, but yeah, we just have to wait and see how they get on. It's tough. We don't know how Chelsea are gonna be. Obviously they won 2-0.
Yeah,
we don't know, man.
Thomas got his first win.
They got the first win. You don't know these things. Like they could just have a resurgence.
Yeah,
like start actually utilizing the players that they got. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we don't know. They're kind of an unknown quantity. I think
Chelsea's
the top
an
4.
experiment,
I think the top 4 race is gonna be tight. That's the one that's gonna be like. It's gonna be mad. It's gonna be better in and outs. West Ham are up there, even though we just beat them.
Yep.
West Ham are up there. Leicester are up there. Southampton, I don't think are too far.
But their problem is scoring now. I think they've kind of slowed down.
Yeah.
Things have slowed down a little bit. So I think they'll still be in and around, even if it's not to 4. I think they're guaranteed Europa at least.
Yeah, at least try and. You know.
Yeah, but it's going to be tight. Top 4 is going to be tight. The league, you never know, because Liverpool are starting to hit a run of form as well. City are in form, so
it's about fucking time. Man. It's been depressing. You can't even look at the table. You don't even want to watch the games.
Well, it was a comfortable win today, no? 3-1, 2 Salah goals.
It was a good win still.
It
was enjoyable. The first half was like, we were just like it was like both teams were just feeling each other out. Like no one wanted to be overcommit. In the second half, the boys just stepped up. Yeah, Salah came through, doing what he's been doing. Got another 2 goals.
I think just a goal machine. Man.
I think he's got 18 goals and assists. Well, 18 goals and assists in the 18 games he's played this season. So it's like every 90 minutes or so, he's either contributing a goal or an assist.
It's undeniable.
My goal, you know what I'm saying?
It's just undeniable.
But he played well.
Yeah.
And he played well. Who else was there? Trent played well. Trent looks like he's getting back to his best, back to normality. Trent played well. Thiago's in there bossing it. It was a good performance still. I wasn't looking forward to it. I was thinking Antonio was just gonna have his way with Phillips, boy. That's what I was thinking. God damn, he's gonna have his way. But Phillips done well. He that Henderson was in there. Henderson was, he was doing a job. Henderson played well. I can't even lie. Like he played well in the centre back. Won vital headers when they needed to be won. The only disappointing thing I'd say was just no clean sheet. Right. That was the only thing. It was like last 4 or 5 minutes they scored of the game. So it's just them annoying like clean sheets. But other than that, it's a good win. Good momentum builder. It's just it's been hell, fam. So it's been a good week. Beat Spurs. Spurs are always a good confidence boosting team to play. Not gonna lie.
I was happy with that result still.
Of course you was.
I was happy with that result.
Of course you was.
Man.
Yeah, but he didn't capitalize. That's the thing.
I know. That's what's annoying. That's what's annoying a bit about it.
Didn't capitalize. It's been a good week for Liverpool, car. Everyone's dropped points.
Basically.
Everyone has dropped points. Bar City, I think everyone dropped points either during the week or today and yesterday over the weekend. So it's been a good thing. How did you find the United game? Should I say? How did you find it?
On Saturday. It's United, isn't it? What do you expect? Let you down when you need them the most. That's what they do, bruv.
What more can Oli do?
What more? You know what I mean? A point away at Arsenal. That's a good result.
Yeah, but
it's because you lost to Sheffield.
No, it's before that. It's at home, innit? At home is our problem. I'm not talking about the Arsenal game. I'm not really worried about. It's the next fixtures that we've got coming up. At home, we don't perform, and at home, that's where we've dropped all our points. As back at home, he just doesn't get it. Like, it's our home ground. I feel like you should play harder at home. Well, equally, you should play as hard as home and away. But this year,
you should get more points at home in a season for sure. Yeah,
well, at home.
Yeah. Just any team.
Any team should get points at home. Yeah, and we've lost all 4 games at home. We cannot produce a win at home.
Is it 4?
Yeah,
you've lost 4, but obviously played
all
more
4
games.
of our losses have come from home, never on the road. We haven't lost a game on the road.
Yeah.
We've either drawn or won.
And your next game is against Everton
at home, and the next game after that is against I think West Ham or someone else at home, and the next game after that is at home. So I feel like this is going to be Ollie's. The next 3 fixtures that he has is going to be Ollie's hardest.
No, it's not. It's make or break. It's make or break now. Oh, okay.
Now it's make or break. In February.
It is.
Okay, no. Jeez. But
because our next home game.
But you didn't play bad against us.
We didn't play bad against you, but then that's United. We'll get in the positions, but we just cannot convert the goals. We can never convert the goals. Never. Do you know what I mean? Like, there should be.
What's the answer to that then?
I'd still say personally.
Because you're creating chances.
I still say Ollie doesn't know what his strongest 11 is yet. His strongest attack is yet. I still don't feel like he knows.
Yeah, I think so. I think his back four is the same. His midfield is the same. It's whether he wants to play Martial. I
thought his top 3. I said he's starting 11, but I said no. He's top 3. Like he's up. His strikers. His wingers. Like he doesn't know his up. Like because I feel like in his head, he still wants certain players to come in, So
Like
He-
who?
Okay.
we need a right winger, definitely, because I feel like I said, I think last week before, that we don't get the best out of Greenwood being on the right. I feel like his best position would be up front. Rashford being on the right as well. I feel like we have to compensate for Martial, where I feel like we get the best out of Rashford on the left hand side. We know Rashford for being up front or on the left. I personally feel like within this season, Martial hasn't done enough to prove that he can be up front. So I feel like he should be someone who should come on in games like the last 20 minutes. Do you know
So starting with Cavani.
start with Cavani, Rashford,
And
Greenwood up front. That's what I personally feel.
That's been your main three this season, though.
No.
Greenwood, Cavani, and Rashford.
No,
Martial.
Rashford, and Cavani. That's
But
been
since Cavani's come, it's been Cavani, LA? Or have I
Nah.
got it
no, he's in and out. He's
Yeah,
in and
he's in
out.
and
He's
out.
not.
Okay,
He's
okay,
not like
okay.
every week. He's not
Okay,
guaranteed. I think what we really got him for was FA Cup and like Carabao and stuff like that. But I think Ollie's seen that we're gonna need him in
Oh
the
my
Premier League.
days. Tottenham are losing
Amazing.
to Brighton.
Amazing. Come on,
okay.
Brighton.
Was it 1-0 to Brighton or 2-0?
No, Tottenham. Yeah, 1-0 to Brighton.
Yeah, man.
Tottenham at home.
Amazing.
That's mad.
Amazing.
Arsenal what? 2 points.
From what? Fourth?
Tottenham.
Oh, yeah. Tottenham are... Yeah.
Tottenham were
They're like
30,
eighth or something, no?
They're 6.
Last time I checked. Yeah,
They're sixth.
six.
and you lot are 10th. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like 3-4 points between everyone from like 5th to like 10th. And yeah, it's mad. But
Damn, but yeah, the bottom 3 are starting to look a bit ominous for them though.
yeah.
Cause they're like 7 points off safety.
With relegation.
Yeah.
So
Who's 19th? Who's second?
So West Brom on 12 points.
Okay.
Sheffield United got 8 points. And then Fulham have 14 points. And then Brighton are 17th, who have 21 points.
Goodness.
So
That's a
big
big
save.
gap.
that's a gap.
that's a big
gap.
safe.
It's a gap.
They can afford to lose a couple points. Well, a game in the next 5, I believe. They can afford to lose one game
Who?
if they Brighton.
Brighton, nah.
Because
You better win their home games.
if Fulham start winning games or start drawing and winning, Brighton are
Because
going
those teams in the bottom 3 now, when they play each other, it's going to be like a final. They
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
afford. They need 3 points. A draw will not do, especially if you're in the bottom 3. Yeah, it's going to be like a final. Like you need to win.
They're always
Need
like
to
6 pointers anyway, but damn, even like Burnley are down there, Newcastle, they're both on like 22 points.
Newcastle, they
Wolves,
need to be careful because
I
they're
think they'll
this
stay up.
close to letting my man go because something needs to change at Newcastle.
Yeah,
'Cause they've
yeah.
just been dropping Steve Bruce.
Steve Bruce. It's like the thing is, he'll have like a little purple patch of form,
Yeah.
but then it will die down. And when it dies down hard.
Yeah, it's not even
like,
gradual.
hard.
Fam. Yeah.
Like, so because like from the Newcastle fans that I've seen or spoken to, like they're like, it's got to be a change. There's got to be a change.
Has to.
It's whatever. I want them to get relegated just so I can get Saint Maximin on a cheap, fam. So Liverpool can get Saint Maximin on a cheap, fam. That's
he wouldn't play, fam.
Why?
He wouldn't. All right, calm down. Shit, Jota, Salah, and then you've got who else is Mane, and then who else is you got on the right? Who plays? No. That's all your wingers, isn't it? Did you only got 3 wingers?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
wow.
Unless you play Chamberlain out there or Shaqiri.
Yeah.
No, Chamberlain's not a winger though. He's sitting in the mid.
I'm saying he could play.
Yeah,
out
he
there.
can play. Yeah, if need be.
If needs be.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he would play, even with Jota.
Nah, I
I feel
think
like
he
he'd
would
play
play.
like against the small teams in FA Cup.
Nah, I think he'll play with rotation. I think Klopp will rotate it. Like,
I don't think St. Maximin should go to Liverpool.
why?
Not until you get rid of a couple players, a few players.
Like who?
Who they gonna get rid of?
Shaqiri. You can get rid of Shaqiri from
Yeah, I think Shaqiri will go, but I think Saint Maximin is a winger. So
Yes.
Shaqiri's not gonna affect.
So your wingers, Mane, Salah, and who?
Jota.
Yeah, Maximin is the last in that pecking order. So someone
It
will have to
depends.
go
No,
for
but
Maximin.
it depends though because
That's why I said FA Cups and like
yeah,
Carabao
because
Cups.
it depends because the same thing was said about Jota, and then he came in and literally went to like a 4-2-3-1 to bring him in. So
I guess so.
you can break into the Liverpool team. You know what I mean? Especially like if
Is he
people
a right or
are at
left?
form. Who?
He's a left.
He's
back.
a left.
Yeah, same.
Plays on the
Maximin.
left. Plays on the left.
I'll say right footed, yeah.
Yeah.
But he can play on either wing.
Yeah,
anyway.
he's cold.
It's-
He's good, man.
Yeah, so
He's good.
I that would be the dream signing for me, fam. Cause
Or in the summer.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
because it's just explosive. Is what the attack needs. basically. And
Can
yeah,
Jota play Firmino's role?
He's been playing the 9 though. Like sometimes he'll play up front, but obviously he can't do what Firmino does.
Right.
Firmino played well today as well when he came on as well.
But I was saying if Jota can, well, I'm not saying he will do amazing like Firmino, but if he can do Firmino's job, then yeah, Maximum can play. Definitely.
I know
way.
Klopp will stick with Firmino.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely stick
How
with
old's
him.
Firmino? 28, 29?
Yeah, he's getting
He's
there.
still, he's still young. He's got about 3 years left.
About 29 or
You
so.
think he'll stay at, to the end of his career?
No.
Nah, not to the end,
Not to the
but
end.
he's
think
not
he'll
going
leave within the
anywhere
next
anytime
year.
soon.
I think next year he will leave.
Firmino.
Yeah.
Next
I
year?
don't.
Nah, I don't.
I don't think so.
You have to get like a 30 centre forward if Firmino's going to go.
Yeah, it's Liverpool.
Because-
they can attract anybody.
No, but then your style changes now.
Yeah.
The style of play changes because there's not many players out there that do what Firmino does. So if you go out for an out and out number 9, your whole style changes. Liverpool style changes because Firmino likes to drop in. He likes to pick in the holes, give space to Salah and Mane and whatever. If you're a traditional number 9, a traditional number 9 is not going to do what a false 9 does. He's going to
but you
stay
can
up
get
till he's
another
a false
false 9.
box. I know you could, but where? Give me another false
that's
9
it,
that
a year or two.
that could go there.
Klopp's got that intelligence in terms of
I'm
and
sure he
talent
does.
and
but
scouting.
Firmino ain't going anytime soon.
He's got good scouters, man. He's got good scouters. I'm sure he'll find a good replacement for. I'm sure Jota was probably Mane's replacement or a competition for Mane. Not Mane. Is it Mane? Isn't it? Yeah. So I'm sure he'll find some good scouts or someone that will find it to fill in his boots. Because for me, it's not irreplaceable. Like Salah's irreplaceable. Like, do you know what I mean? But I don't think Fabinho's irreplaceable. Like you can find. He might not do the greatest job as Fabinho, but you can find someone to do his job.
You can say that about any position anyway.
No, because like if you look at Liverpool, Van Dijk is irreplaceable.
Yes, but then you
Fabinho-
can find a centre back to fill in when he's injured. He won't do the exact same job, but he can be a centre back. That's basically what you're saying. With Firmino, there's no one out there that does what he does. He's very important to Liverpool and their style of play.
Oh yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like I said, I don't see him going anytime soon anyway. But it'll be interesting to see what Liverpool do in the next couple of years. Because that front three needs freshening up. Obviously they bought Jota in and that. Unlucky he got injured. But yeah, it needs freshening up. But we'll see, man. We'll see.
You lot still think you lot are making top 4, yeah?
100%.
I'm not answering this question.
100%. 100%. Even if you come fourth.
I'm not answering this question.
Okay, cool.
I stand where I stood.
You stand when you stood. Nah, listen, I'm just asking. I'm just, I'm looking at the table. It's just, it's looking
Tight.
feisty. You know what I mean?
From the beginning, bro, I've had it more than you guys. So from the beginning,
What?
I've had that question is a bit more effective to me than you two.
What do you
From the
mean?
beginning.
What do you mean effective?
From the beginning of the season, obviously United were basically relegation. Do you know what I mean? You lot were flying top,
But that was the first 5 games.
but you weren't saying that at the beginning of the season. Though you know what I mean? Though? Oh, it's only the first 5 games. Like you weren't saying that at the beginning of the season. You were saying
You're talking about the first 5 games. Arsenal didn't win a game for like 2.5 months. Like
yeah, but we all
that's
knew Arsenal were going to climb up.
That's
The
about
first
10
5
games. Yeah, when we was talking about after the first 5 games, United were like 15th, and they were like a few points off bottom.
Yeah.
But that's the first 5.
Yeah.
So it's very, very early into the season still.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
Arsenal,
anything.
when we were in a relegation battle, we hadn't won a game in like 9 games.
2
We
weeks,
hadn't won.
Not 2 weeks and 2 months.
Like we was losing or drawing, and we was drawing, it was like 0-0s. So we were bad, like very, very bad. But again, we got a couple wins on the run, got back-to-back wins, and yeah, we're climbing up the table. And we're looking good, we're looking all right. And I think a few players have come back at the right time. Partey's come back because he's been injured. But yeah, it's been all right for us.
When is Thing back? That's what I'm wondering. When is Europa League and Champions League?
March.
I'm wondering when it's back.
March.
Is it March? Nah, I think it's sooner than that,
What, Europa League?
Mm.
I'm not too
Because
sure.
that's gonna play a role. And
Yeah.
obviously, like, who comes where and that sort
Would you
of
think
thing.
United will go for it, PJ?
What, Europa?
Yeah, do you think Solskjaer will go for it?
Probably
Like,
the
do
same.
you think he'll play like a strong squad when you play?
And we'll get semi-finals and lose again.
Oh, like just go.
Can never win.
Or to go as far as you can. Like, would you go for it basically, or is it just like another night you'll just play your youngsters or whatever?
No, it's in February actually.
To
Oh, is it
February.
Feb? Okay.
18th February.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Who did
Europa.
you lose to in Europa?
When?
Last
Valencia.
yeah.
No, Seville, sorry.
Seville.
Seville.
Oh, in the semis. Oh, we watched it in
semi-final.
Camden, innit?
Yeah. Seville.
Okay.
We lost 2-1.
Yeah, you lost to the winners, basically.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, that. Fair enough.
Arsenal got Benfica.
Okay.
Who we got?
Who?
United for Europa.
Real Sociedad. Ooh.
Ooh.
David Silva.
Ooh.
David
That's
Silva.
a tougher game.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's gonna get his revenge.
Sociedad is good stuff.
Yeah.
He's
That's
gonna get his revenge, boy.
that's gonna be a tough one. I don't know. What would be better for United to go for?
That's top 4.
If I was a United fan, I'll go for top 4.
I'll go for top 4 as
Why,
well.
why not the Europa League?
Because if you're top 4, you're guaranteed Champions League football.
That's what Europa League does as well.
I just think
Yeah.
with Prem games, because they're week in, week out, you can get momentum in a league. Like you said, like if you get like 3 wins on a trot, you're in better position to get top 4 in the league rather than to win Europa, I think.
Personally.
Because Europa, there's some good teams in
I
this
think Inter's
tournament.
in it as well this year, isn't it?
Yeah, there's some good
do you know
teams
what I
in
mean?
this here. So, but I think Man United will probably, I think anyway. I
Leicester,
think best
I
think
thing to get top
top
4. I
four,
think
man.
go
Really?
for the
I'd
league.
go
I
for
think so.
top
Yeah.
4. I think go for
I would
top 4.
think go for Europa as a trophy. You get top 4. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's
I
a
w-
gamble. That's
It's
a
big
gamble.
It's
So
big
is-
bad gamble
they're
in the
what-
Premier League.
so it's been enough the Europa League for top 4. That's a gamble as well.
How?
Because
only 3 points off top 4. 1 play. Yeah, 3 points off first.
yeah, but just to say you come out of form or someone goes into mad form and you at time you lose form, then you're now obviously trying to get into the top 4. But you also have the opportunity in the Europa League. Do you know what I'm saying?
I
But it's
see
the same thing in Europa. If someone
Yeah.
gets bad form, it'll be bad form in Europe too.
No, but cup competitions, some teams can be different and just adapt to cup competitions.
Yeah, it could. Again, it's true, but it's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
It's a gamble. But if I was a United fan, I would rather have like
Go for Europa.
6, 7, finish even 6, but win the Europa League and like get
Yeah, but
Champions League.
you
Like that.
have to win Europa League then.
Yeah, but you have. But United should be on
But we've
paper the
got
strongest
4,
team.
but in the Premier League, there's 1 out of 4 chance of getting Champions League. With Europa, you got to be 1 team to win. Do you
Yeah,
know?
but
they're one-off games.
Yeah, but
you
they don't
can
what?
lose in the Prem and then next week win.
win. Do you know what I mean?
I know
Europa
that,
League, you
but
lose
you
it
can
out.
but you can lose one leg of the thing.
Yeah, you
and
can
then
lose
win
the one
next
leg, yeah.
leg and win and go through.
Nah, man.
Yeah, or
Just
you
go
can
for
lose
it.
both legs.
True.
Or
And
you
then
could
you're
just
out.
keep losing in the Prem, and then you're
Yeah,
not in the race.
but the unlikeliness that
Of
you
United.
lose back to
No,
back
but
to back
the
games
thing
in
is, you don't
Prem.
have to lose like a lot. That's what I'm saying. It just like if you're losing, drawing, like
Yeah,
even
yeah.
drawing, and then boom, someone now hits a run
Mm-hmm.
where that can then push you out of the top 4. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, of
not
course.
like so that's what I'm saying. If I was a United fan, I would be. Even though we've been, going over Europa League for years, that you've not been yo-yoing in and out of it, I would try and go for it. Like you're one of the stronger teams to win the Europa League.
Yeah, but when it comes to Europe, we're just not.
I
just
think
don't-
this. I think
just
this
don't-
year of all years with United's home form,
Don't do it,
Europa's
man.
not safe.
It's not worth it,
It's
brother.
not
Why?
Go our home
Because they're
form.
home form.
Yeah, but that's
Pants.
like league form.
What?
In the Champions League, you obviously didn't make it through, but you had some big wins as well in the Champions League.
But we lost all 3 games in a row at home. United.
For what Champions
Champions
League?
League, yes.
Yeah, you lost 3 games, but
In a
they
row
weren't
at
all.
home.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
You beat RB Leipzig.
Yeah, at their ground.
Yeah.
No, you beat them at Old Trafford and you lost away. That's where you got knocked out.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, we lost 2 at home then and 1 away.
No,
No, they
No,
won
you're
at
right.
home.
Yeah, sorry,
You
yeah,
won
yeah,
big
yeah.
at home.
Yeah, yeah.
And you lost away.
yeah.
PSG, we didn't. We
And you lost-
at home.
You lost at home and won away.
And then we lost away. No, when that
You
Denver
looked
Bars
at that,
team.
yeah,
that was
Denver
at
Bars
home.
team.
Away.
That was
That
away.
was away. It was away. Yeah.
Oh,
And you
okay.
beat them at home. That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
The cups is a different thing.
Nah, man, just stick with the Premier League, man. I just top 4 Champions League. That's guaranteed 1 out of 4 instead of Europa. That you lose
Plus,
one
it's
game.
more money.
For
Top 4.
yeah, but it's a trophy.
Yeah, I
but
know.
I said I would ask this already. I'd rather top 4 no trophy. That's my. I'm okay with that. I said to you in the beginning of the season.
But it's the same thing. But what is the difference? Why are you happier with top 4 no trophy than say 6th with a trophy,
'Cause I
with
said
a Europa League.
United, Europa League and FA Cup are not United's cup of tea. That's not what we.
I
aim
would
for.
take 6 with Europa League.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
I'll take 6
why
with
not just
Europa
finish
League.
6th with Europa League?
Because
Yeah.
you're still you got
Because
Champions League football.
Yeah, you get Champions League football and you
got
get a trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Some
but
European pedigree.
I just
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
feel like it will work.
I was in the ideal world, I'll take it if it's on the table for me. But you gotta get there.
Yeah, you gotta
Do know
get
what I mean?
there.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
first.
saying. The same
Yeah,
thing, even like with Arsenal. So what would you take top 4 no trophy, or you take 6?
No, I'll take Europa League and
6.
Yeah, they had 8
of
for the
course.
FA Cup, so he's okay with that.
Yeah.
What?
They got 8th last season.
Yeah,
we
They
got
got
FA Cup.
Okay,
We got a
okay.
trophy.
What
Yeah.
am I saying?
No, because you just the way it dropped is that they got 8th in the FA Cup. So I was like,
No, it was you're happy. He's happy with that. I was like,
hold on. Like,
Hold on.
Like, of course he'd be happy
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
Do you know what I mean?
Because he took
I know what he meant.
He
I
took
know what he meant.
8th in FA Cup last year.
2 seconds. I took 2 seconds to be like, wait, hold on. Is he
How
saving
they
shots?
mix up? You see how they mix up? No, you know mix up.
You see this guy, dangerous
Mix up.
guy.
Mix up.
He just says it in a high pitched
Oh, you got a
tone.
new name, by the way.
What's that?
Mr. Hot Take.
Mr. Hot Take.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you have hot takes.
I've only had like 2.
Oh, you've had a couple.
Let me. Apart from Wolves and what else?
Harry Kane better than Henry.
I'm talking about in terms of goals. By the time they retire, Harry Kane would have scored more goals. He's more
You
prolific.
hope. You think. He's not done it yet. You're saying like it's guaranteed.
It is guaranteed, fam. I think he's 20. I think he's 15 away from Harry. I mean,
He's not 15 away.
I haven't got internet. Do it for me. Google Harry. I think how many goals did Thierry have? 175.
No, 200.
No, that's all together. I'm
talking about Prem goals.
Oh, how much Premier goals you had? If you had 200 and something.
200 and I don't know, 17. I can't remember.
217. Yeah?
Something like that. I can't remember.
I think Harry Kane's at like 100. How old is Harry Kane?
Scored 175 in the Prem.
See.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, see. And then how much has Harry Kane got? I think Harry Kane's got like 130 or something like that.
Okay.
So I was talking about in terms of by the time Harry Kane has finished.
Harry Kane has 155.
155.
Oh, okay, so
See,
about like
so by the
20
time
odds.
he's finished, he would have more goals than Thierry. That's not a
So-
hot take.
No.
As a better
Hold on.
player, Henry is a better player than Harry
But
Kane.
that's not what you said.
I said if you go
That's
back to
not
the
what
thing, I said to you.
We can go back.
I said to you,
Check the files.
is Harry Kane gonna score? Can Harry Kane score more goals than Thierry? He's like, yeah, he might be or whatever.
But that's a different conversation. Our whole conversation before you mentioned
Yeah.
that was the top 3 strikers to ever play in the Premier League. You said
Yeah, you said Harry
Suarez.
Yeah.
You also said
Rooney.
if
Yeah.
I'm correct.
And
you
Harry
s-
Kane.
And you were thinking for your third.
Yeah.
And I was like, Henry, surely. He was like, nah, Harry Kane.
Yeah, and I'm going off. By the time he's finished his career, he'll have
But
scored
if you're
more
basing
goals.
it on goals, why is Shearer not in your top 3?
Because Harry Kane is a
Oh my God, look at that. Talk to him, guys.
Harry Kane's a better baller than Alan Shearer.
That's not what I've just asked you here, sir. Because you're basing it on goals.
Not just goals. Not just goals.
I'm confused. So what are you basing it on?
I'm not just basing it just on goals. I'm thinking as a complete forward. Yeah, apart because when we were talking about it the other day, when you was talking about Suarez and Thierry Henry, he was saying that in terms of when it comes as a basic number 9, Henry has to use the wing in terms of more space to cut in and do what he needs to do. Do you know what I mean? So he's still
Suarez is a better goal scorer
Yeah.
than Henry as well, though.
Yeah, he is a better goal scorer. I said that.
Yeah, no. I'm just putting it out there, you know.
Suarez is a better goal scorer than
Yeah,
Henry.
yeah.
But I was thinking of in terms of like clinical finisher, what he's doing. Remember, Henry was in a class team. Harry Kane's at Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? He does it week in, week out. Every week he's doing 20. Well, he said 20 plus goals. Thierry Henry didn't do that. Every season he didn't have 20 plus goals. Do you know what I mean? I'm
Not every season. since
But
he's
Harry
been there.
Kane's
No,
done
of
that
course not.
every season. And the only time
Okay.
this season he hasn't done it is when he was injured. That's what you said.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking of overall. Do you know what I mean? Harry Kane's in a shitter team.
But you're not right now. You just didn't say anything about overall. You just said goals.
But there, what?
Right now, what you've just said, which is true, but you're just basing it on goals. But then you say overall. That's not overall. You're just talking about goals alone. So again, going back to the initial question, top 3 strikers to ever play in the Premier League, whether it be past or present. Yeah. So very difficult to say present unless you're Aguero, because he's the only one that will be in the top 3 that's still playing for City, but he's kind of on a decline. He's getting old, injuries, etc. Cool, but he's there. It's undeniable. What Aguero's done for City is mad. Suarez, undeniable what he's done. He weren't there for a long time, but the impact he had in the Premier League was insane.
Okay.
Henry, iconic, one of the best strikers that ever play in the Premier League.
So is Henry better than Rooney?
For me, yeah.
Okay,
For me.
Henry better than Rooney?
By a mile.
By a mile?
By miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah. But I'm not mad at you putting Rooney in your top 3.
Yeah, no.
A lot of people will say Rooney. Or say Rooney, Aguero, Shearer, cool, whatever. But when you was looking for your third, you said Kane. And I was like, nah, come on.
I think he has you. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
He
He has
That-
me,
no,
but
but that's
I'm
what-
still sticking to what I said. I don't care.
So Kane is better than Henry.
In terms of goal scoring, yes.
That's not what I'm talking about.
No, what?
That's not what I'm talking
But
about.
the conversation wasn't based on goal scoring.
No, it wasn't.
No,
I've just
you
explained it to you.
You just asked me what you just said to me that my point is about goal scoring.
Yeah.
So
That's your point,
No,
yes,
your
but that
point.
wasn't a question.
But that wasn't a question.
okay. So go on. The question is.
I've just
The question is if it's based on goals.
No,
why
no.
is not?
no,
that wasn't a
you
question.
based it on goals.
Yeah.
And then you said overall. I was
Yeah.
like, you're not doing overall because you're just basing it on goals. And if you're just basing it on goals, Shearer should be your number 1 pick.
Okay, fair enough.
That's it.
All right.
So
At the end of the day, I'm still sticking to what I said. I'm not going back. So I
Alright.
don't understand what you lot are gonna say. Like,
No, but he was just listing your hot takes.
yeah, I was
that's
just listening.
essentially
So the
hot
Wolves
take.
thing,
Harry Kane.
the Hurricane
Yeah.
thing. There was something else. I can't remember now. But yeah,
Let us say.
Huh?
Let us say.
The Letizia.
Let us say.
My man, Letizia.
Top 5 English players.
So okay, I don't understand why he can't be there.
Bro, this is your opinion.
Yeah, but so why is it a hot take?
Because it's a hot take.
Why is it a hot take?
Because no one would say that. You had
That's
Gerrard.
that's a stereotype. How do you know that? You don't know everybody.
Someone came on violence.
The general.
You don't know everyone. So what's the problem? You don't-
The general. Listen,
You're
relax. Get your
assuming.
back off the wall.
You're
Relax.
assuming.
Calm
You don't
down.
know, you're
the general
assuming.
consensus. Yeah.
Says who? Marco's consensus.
The general. Do you
No.
know what general consensus means? The majority of people that will talk, will tell you that Gerrard was a better.
We're not talking about Gerrard. We're talking about like
Can I talk?
Oh, go
Because
on.
your back's on the wall. I don't know what's happened to you today. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Gerrard, generally, as a player, if you ask 10 people, 9 of them will tell you Gerrard was a better player than Letizia. And I'm only mentioning Gerrard is because you didn't have him in your top 5.
Yeah, but you're talking about players who have been in better squads. Like Gerrard is
Okay.
all right then. Letizia was probably the head of his time, in terms of football at that time, and because he played for Southampton, he's not getting the praise that he wants. Okay, so what? He's done more for Southampton. All right, apart from 2000 Champions League. What else? What else did Gerrard win with Liverpool?
You won everything apart from the Premier League.
Okay.
Won FA Cup,
So you're in you're in a good squad. Do you know what I mean? Already. So you're around basically like quality players. So and obviously within your.
We're not saying Letizia is shit, by the way.
I'm not saying that you said he's.
Okay.
I'm saying the reason why I picked him is because he was ahead of his time at the time. Yeah, and he was an absolute baller. And obviously because he was an absolute baller, and he was the first midfielder to get 100 goals at Southampton. Why didn't obviously other people are not gonna rate him? But what I'm saying is facts. Do you know what I mean? Like these are things that people look over. I'm sticking with it.
That's bro. You're allowed to have your opinion.
I know I'm allowed to have my opinion, but you can't say it's hot take. Like
It is a hot take.
His opinion is Ronaldinho.
A hot take's not a bad thing, you know. It's just an opinion.
No, but you
that's
don't
not.
make it a bad thing. You don't make
How?
it. You're talking about.
I've just asked you. Do you know what a hot take is?
You were like, oh, you're a lot of Mr. Hot Take.
Yes,
You're
but you're taking it as a negative. A hot take is not negative. A hot take is like, oh shit, for real. Like, oh, you think that because, like I said, if you ask 10 people, 9 of them, and you'll be the one person out of the 10 that will say Letizia. That's a hot take. Hot take's not negative. It's just a different opinion. That's all it is. But your back's up against the wall because when I'm asking you about it, it's like, what? So what? I don't mind. Don't change it. So what? Stop asking me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but you know what I mean? You've asked me. You asked me there like twice, 3 times. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, I'm
I've
sure.
not asked you. Are you
No,
sure?
I'm talking about during the episode.
Yeah, because that's the first time we heard it.
Because it's the first time.
That's the first time we heard it. So
Exactly.
we're trying to understand your understanding.
We've never had that conversation apart from on the. We've never had that conversation.
Apart from the episode that we did, yeah.
Precisely.
So that's why I'm asking.
So that's why we was
I've not
asking.
asked you this episode.
Yeah.
No, I know you haven't asked me this.
Yeah,
episode.
Why?
So-
Because we've already had this conversation.
Okay,
You
precisely.
see what I'm saying?
So the reason why I was asking then is because it's like we just heard it. Do you get what I'm saying? So like when you lot are asking me about Ronaldinho or Neymar,
Right,
If you
exactly.
never heard me say it,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, what? So then you're gonna also you're gonna start making like questions to see what my understanding and what my
Yeah.
logic is.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what is asked then. But then after that episode, it's not like we're like, you're still saying Letitia. Are you mad? Do you know what I mean? It's not like, you get me? It's not like that. It's you're just like, okay, cool, that's it. But he's just saying that that's why he's saying your hot take, because it's different to what the normal standard consensus was.
Oh, okay.
And if you go back to that episode, you were just trying to find someone to not pick Gerald, because like Gerald is like, nah.
I even asked him, what's your beef with Gerard, fam?
It's not beef for Joe. I prefer Scholes and Frank Lampard in my team. That's all it is.
That's fine though. Like the Gerard Lampard goals, I'm not having that debate again.
Fox goal.
But whoever picks 1, 2, and 3, it's not going to be a hot take. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I see
Because
what you're
those
saying.
3 players are always in that conversation. But then when you take one of those 3 out and then put Letitia in, I've got some questions.
Oh, sure.
That's
Oh,
all it is.
yeah.
But you can still have that if you feel that
Yeah, but
way.
you didn't,
Then cool.
you didn't investigate. This is the first
Because
time.
I'm in shock.
Yeah, but this is the first time you investigate. When we had the conversation, you didn't investigate then.
What do you mean? Because you told me everything. I didn't need to
Yeah,
investigate.
yeah.
You told me. You said he's the first midfielder to get 100 goals, hasn't left Southampton, 1 trophy, whatever. Cool. You've done that for me. I've not had to
Okay.
ask questions then. And I've not asked some questions here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just listing the things as to what you've said as to why we give you the name Mr.
Mr.
Hot
Hot
Take.
Take. Fair
And
enough.
yesterday, you said Romario was an overrated Brazilian. Another hot
In,
take.
in terms of
Goal scoring.
no.
It was. It was.
But I broke it down to you when I mean in terms of goal scoring. When I mean in terms of goal scoring, in terms of like his everyday, like in the league, everyday life, he wasn't that great. But internationally, he was absolutely fucking astounding, like amazing. Like,
Did you see him play?
did I see him play?
Yeah.
No.
Obviously, it was before our time.
Yeah, it was before our time.
But did you see clips of him or anything? Or?
I watched a few clips. Like, when we, like maybe like early years of primary school and stuff like that. We're watching like everyone watched the Brazilian team. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
YouTube and whatnot. But
Yeah.
in terms of like, I'm not saying that he wasn't like class. Remember we said overrated doesn't mean that you
Yeah,
weren't-
yeah, no.
you're not shit. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying in terms of international level, he was amazing. He did everything for Brazil he needed. But when it came to like Barcelona, AC Milan, no, I think he played for Milan. Did he play for AC Milan?
PSV.
But that was that. But you said, but he was at the second best team in the Dutch league. So do you know what I mean?
But you say he's the most overrated Brazilian, or one of
them.
the
One of them. I'm not saying the. I'm saying
enough.
one of them.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? In terms of league, every week in and out, his goal scoring record isn't that great. Like he had his first
Back to goals, because but the thing is, you would have never known, because apart from goals, how would you know? Because he could be playing well and not scoring,
Right.
but you wouldn't know.
Yeah, but you're a
'cause of the time.
striker. Your job is to score goals.
That's fair enough.
Your
Did you
job,
rate Firmino?
don't rate Firmino as a baller, but not as a striker.
As a 9, not as a 9, basically.
Not as a 9, no.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I feel you.
Do you rate him as a 9?
Nah, I don't remember as a 9. No, as a
I
false
don't-
9.
I don't
yeah.
see him as a 9.
As a false
You know,
9.
obviously, that's my point. I don't rate him as a 9, but
I think if you ask anyone 30 years old plus about Romario, they will have stories to tell you. This guy was an absolute. He was a machine, bro. He was a baller. He was ahead of his time.
I'm not saying he wasn't a baller though.
No, that's fine. I'm not saying you said that. I'm just saying though, there'll be a lot of people, obviously older than us.
Yeah.
'Cause I've never saw Romario, but I've heard a lot about it. I've seen a few clips or whatever, but he was different. He was just different. Just ahead of his time, just finisher, baller, flair. He had everything to his game, goal poacher, everything. So. Yeah, because it just came out of nowhere.
Because it was when he was talking about Ronaldinho in terms of hitting his peak. Yeah. He hit his peak at Barcelona. His first season, he banged 33 goals. His first season in 30 appearances, which is amazing. Next season, he scored nothing. Season after that, nothing. But in international, man's doing bits.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when you needed him in terms of like when Barcelona won their first league with it, they won the first league with him. I think. Yeah, their first Liga with him to retain it, to keep that same level of professionalism, intensity. Man, weren't there. Like
Fair
I said,
enough.
we have this thing where we say South Americans, they only have a certain maybe 5-6 years, and then after that they just drop for some reason, which I don't understand.
Or they go jail.
Or they go.
On that note, oh,
Trust
goodness
me,
me.
fam.
It's been roll on, roll off, guys. Another episode. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yep.
Click that notification bell.
Trust me.
And yeah, we've got episodes coming out. We're gonna put some new content out for you, whether that's us watching games, us doing challenges outside, and all these other things. So keep.
Yeah, man. 2021, man. We're
Just
here to
watch this
smash
space.
it,
Watch this space, guys. And yeah, man, boys, you didn't need to tell.
Go and get the Leica card.
man. You know the Leica. You know the Leica.
Guy.
Or, you know, if you want to be cheap and cheerful, just, you know, quick WhatsApp call. You know, +234. You know, that's our dialing code. You
Is
get
it?
me? Yeah, yeah.
What was it?
+234.
It's 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. You know, quick WhatsApp call. Just make sure, you know, they got Wi-Fi and that, you know. Stream it up, you know, go home, go to the village, you know. Even the guy,
borrow your
even
neighbour's Wi-Fi.
Borrow your neighbour's Wi-Fi.
even the guys that, you know, that be selling boiled eggs in the street, you know, let them know as well.
Is that a thing? When
Yeah.
you say shit?
What my mum's, bro.
Then guess what you do? I don't know what it is.
Boiled egg with the salt and the sauce. Yo.
Anyway,
Now CJ bangs it when he goes home.
What?
Bangs the boiled
Bruv,
egg.
you have like 3 of them here. Yo, good for
Oh, no, this ain't ready steady cook. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. man.
Trust me. Peace. Out.